What is up, YouTube Nation? Alright, so today's going to be a little different. I'm not going to talk about UFC at this exact moment. I will have another video coming out here shortly about UFC and MMA in general. But today is one of my buddies was like, hey man, why don't you give your opinion on movies and TV shows, things like that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, alright, cool. So I went up to Redbox last night, and Justice League finally came out. I never saw it. I heard a lot of bad things about it. Heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm about 20 minutes in, and the first 5 minutes I already noticed right away Superman's mustache. I heard a lot about it. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a spoof, but yeah, that looks horrendous. You could definitely notice it, and I know for a fact they have money, so I don't know why they decided to just, I don't know, have like a third grader kind of do like a whole like smudge, like erase right here. Just erase my mustache real quick. Like, I don't understand it. It looks absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, the Justice League. Here we go. We got Batman, Ben Affleck. Superman, Henry Cavill. Wonder Woman is Gal Gadot. Aquaman, Jason Momoa. Flash is Ezra Miller. Cyborg is Ray Fisher. Lex Luthor is Jesse Eisenberg again from, what was it? Batman vs. Superman. Alfred coming in again. Jeremy Irons. We got a new lady, Mira, which is Amber Heard right now. And then Lois Lane again, which is Amy Adams, coming from Batman vs. Superman. So, Batman, you, in my mindset, I think of the playboy, the billionaire, the kind of lackadaisical, doesn't really give a crap type guy, right? Well, Ben Affleck comes in from the last movie and then into this movie now. Dude's like ready just to tear shit down and start going for it, and I love it, man. I'm a Ben Affleck believer as far as Batman goes, and I'm stoked about it. When I think of Batman, I think of like an imposing figure, like that dark bat coming out of like the corner and just ripping up on people. And Ben Affleck did it in the last movie, and he's doing it in this movie right off the bat again. The last couple, what was it, last four Batmans, like they didn't really have that grit. Like, you wouldn't really be scared if Michael Keaton came out of the corner of the room and came at you. The dude's 5'9", Val Kilmer, even in his Top Gun days, you wouldn't, come out, like, you wouldn't feel imposed. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh shit, man, like, my bad. And then George Clooney. I feel like he's either gonna try to date my sister or be a doctor and try to give someone mouth to mouth or something, or do both, date my sister and give someone mouth to mouth. And then Christian Bale. Christian Bale is probably one of my favorite actors. And he was good as Batman, but he wasn't physically imposing. Like, he doesn't have that grit, that, like, right away, Like, in the movies, they kind of started where he imprisoned himself out in, in Asia, and had all that stuff kind of going on, and I get it, and they're trying to kind of build a story and all that stuff, and then You get Liam Neeson doing other things inside of it and blah, 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 blah. Alright, cool. I get the story. But outside of the, where is she? Oh, Christian Bale, not really too scared. The last 4 Batman have all been under 6 foot. Michael Keaton's 5'9", Val Kilmer's 6 foot, George Clooney's 5'11", and Christian Bale, who is the biggest Batman, like, stature-wise, was 6 foot. But he put on a lot of muscle. Now enters Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck walks around at a good 230, 240. And on top of that, the dude's 6'4". So he's already huge. He's already imposing, regardless of how you feel about the guy. He can look like the nicest dude in the world, but 6'4", I'm 6'1", so that's 3 inches taller than me. So I gotta look, I gotta give that little glance up and look up at the dude. It's crazy that it took this long to finally get an actor that should be there. You know what I mean? Like a physically imposing actor. It took this long to get a Batman. A Batman, not a Bat guy. That's how I like to think about it right now. You got a Batman, a 6'4", purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, loves mixed martial arts, could straight up probably whoop my ass. He's from the Boston area. Him and the town is like perfect for this whole little riff that I'm going off on. He's got that attitude, that swagger of, this dude comes at you and you're just like, all right, shit, man. Like, okay, relax, just breathe it out a little bit, man. And then you got Michael Keaton coming at you and you're just like, ooh, shit. Like, don't make me punch you in the side of the head, dude. And, what was it? He did Batman in 1989. Val Kilmer did Batman Forever in 1995. George Clooney did Batman and Robin with, what was his name? Chris O'Donnell in, was that 1997? And then Christian Bale did from 2005 to 2012. He did Batman Beginning, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, which was, all good movies in their own way. But it's just, like, finally in my mindset, because it's just my 2 cents. I know other people are going to disagree and be upset about it, but hi, Bubby. What are you doing? You want to come say hi? I'll be right back. Come here. Daddy's doing a video about the Justice League. This is Raylan. He's my little bubby. So, finally we got a big Batman. And I'm pretty stoked about it. I am a Ben Affleck Batman believer. So is he, apparently. Tell him. We're a Batman believer. So we got, what? Superman, Henry Cavill is only 6 foot. Wonder Woman is 6 foot. So she's as tall as Superman. Aquaman, finally. Aquaman's a beast. Jason Momoa. Dude's an animal. He's 6'4", just like Ben Affleck, except for I'm pretty sure he can whoop the crap out of Ben Affleck regardless. And then Cyborg, man, right up there. Ray Fisher, 6'3", the beast of a dude. You got Alfred. Alfred's almost bigger than most of the big name actors in this. 6'2". You got dudes that are just animals. My opinion for the next Batman trilogies, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. We got what? Ryan Gosling. He's 37 years old, so he's relatively young. He's 6'2", so he's decently sized dude. And he always takes his shirt off in his movies, so you know the dude's jacked. You got Chris Pratt, but Chris Pratt's the Star-Lord, so but he's 6'2". Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, who's 6'3". I don't know if people would take him serious as a Batman. Miles Teller, though, up and coming actor. He's very relevant. Not up and coming. He's very relevant. He's only 31 years old. Dude's 6'3". He's a beast. But he was also Mr. Fantastic in the Fantastic Four. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's 5'10". So I mean, I'm trying to think of like up and coming actors that I would be cool. What are you doing? Cool with being Batman for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? For the next 10 years. We had Christian Bale, who did it for almost 10 years, from 2005 to 2012. I want to see consistency. I want to see someone get ripped up and beat up and, whooped. I want to be, like, scared of Batman, and I finally get this dark guy that comes running out of nowhere and just kicking the crap out of people in Gotham. Ben Affleck. I don't know if you have it in you for a long time, and I know there's not a lot of believers, but I'm a Affleck believer, and that's all I gotta say for now. Hope everybody has a great night, and he hopes you do too. Love y'all. Check me out. Give positive feedback, negative feedback. Tell me if you want to talk about something. Let's have some fun. Y'all have a good one. Bye.